Okay, here we go. All right, all right. Let me get this thing. Quick. All right. All right, all right. So what you're going to do is you're going to have this side right here just like this. This is the way that we do the LEDs, is while they're flat. Won't even fill them. So first thing you're going to do is this right here. You're going to line this thing up just like this. That's been done just right. Just like that. Otherwise you're going to fill some. Alright, so there's that. And you notice I got this gigantic plate piece thing right here, right? So first thing you're going to do, you got to be really careful because you don't want to tear up the ribbon. So, as I was saying earlier about this plate piece, it's always trying to grab a hold of everything. Alright, so now that broke it. Well, my tweezer broke. That's alright. Trying to get this ender to come pop off. Well, it's not letting go today. I don't know why. I forgot. You gotta get this piece right here to pop off. Alright. And then once you take that piece off, now you can really put the piece on. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And then you'll be good to go. Now this is something I noticed too. Now this thing is a problem. You're gonna cut right through here on this piece. And you're gonna come right here on the side of this. And do that piece. Otherwise this thing right here is gonna get right in the way. Before you are doing the installation for the whenever you close it up, just feel like that. Sorry, well, you know if you can see it on camera, hopefully so. Maybe I should just pull this thing on down a bit more. We'll stay back at. There we go. Just keep it just like that. Yeah, there we go. I ain't got an idea what I got going on. And so, not used to always having everything filmed, but sometimes I do it. Used to do it all the time, just hadn't done it so long. Used to have this like old live show thing that I did on. And okay, I think I just clipped that piece. I'm not going to take no chances. Just in case I did, I'm not going to take a chance. I want to take this one off. Because I'm not going to put this thing all together and do all that. And that piece be messed up. Okay. So what you're going to do is you hit this piece right here. You can see it's like veins. It's going through there, this little area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this thing right here in the light. And so, as you can see right here, you have this like light. Get your little light. Then you can see like the little area where the veins, it's like they have veins in it. Sorry, I'm trying to show it to you. Anyway, so you just gotta make sure you cut this thing just right, because if you don't, then you're screwed. Okay, now it's cut right. Alright, cool. So now I'm going to use the soldering line, take this one off. Put the other new one on. Right here. The cool thing is that you can do just one side, one color if you want, or you can do multiple colors. I don't know what I got going on. I think my mind's asleep today sometimes. This is where I gotta be cutting this thing. It's right here. There we go. It's that piece right there. Yeah, cause see it's coming right around this part of the edge of it. Okay. And after you get that on there, see it's pretty flat. You see how flat it is. This ain't an extreme rate kit, so it's not as, I wouldn't even say that they're as durable. Nothing like this. I would not recommend. Not really, you know. Maybe not with their kids, because I've heard a lot of people complain about their kids saying that their batteries dead, don't work no more. Can't turn off the LEDs. Forget to turn off the LEDs. This one right here, you know for a fact, if you get it on, you just put it like this. You just need to make sure that you turn this one off. Though, like there's, you have to program to turn it off. This one, it's simple. You just go hit the button, and it's off. So it's pretty easy. All right, there we go. There's that. Alright, so it looks like it's got like a little spacer like thing right through here protecting, so I'll just cut that piece, a little clippage, so that'd help out right here on this. Good. And then now we'll just put these other pieces back on. You can see one goes for one side and one goes to the other, so obviously this side goes right here. And that's what reflects for the clear part for the LED installation. So there you go. There's that. What we're going to do now is just put this one piece back on here, and we'll be pretty good for that. You can definitely probably tell I know a little bit about this, huh? Yeah. Just a little bit. Alright, so in case you don't get that piece right here getting clipped down, just start over again on this piece. Pull it up. I'm just saying this for whoever does this stuff. That's why I said this is a how-to. It's up to you whether or not if you want to do it, or you can get me to do it for you. So there you go. There's that. And I'd say always just carry your LED wires over the top of the touchpad piece, so that it already take a hold of that. Now you can see now we get that installed. Those are for those parts of the LEDs. Now what we're going to do now is you're going to have to run it. As you see, this is the part of the board that you're going to want to run your LEDs to. And so you got your positive, negative, and your main ground that you got that's going to be on the board here. And this is where I'd say to hook that up at. And then we're going to test it to make sure that it even works. This is for the LEDs that we did it right. So you get this for connections. You're like, well, how am I supposed to be able to turn these things on and off? That's all right. I'll show you how. So now you got this part right here. This is the part where it comes with this kit. That's for this. This is something I don't use. I'm just using only their LEDs. And this is what we specialize in, is in LEDs and in customs, not really any other mods and stuff like that, because we can do all the other mods too. It's really no different. It's all the same stuff. we do all that same specialize. If that's the case, we specialize in everything. So cool thing is right now we're getting this thing done. All right, so what I'm wanting to do is this. So do you see right here how the way this is? You're going to have this part for the controller. So first thing what I want to do is I want to go ahead and take this other piece back off, because I was going to try to figure out how the way I was going to run this. Best thing to do is just run it straight through here, because you're already going to have the touchpad wire running through there anyway, and hook it up like that right there and directly up underneath this piece. So let's just go ahead and do that instead. I was going to go right around the side, and I'm thinking, you know what, last time I did that, that's not as fun. So let's just go do it like this. Alright, cool. Be really careful when doing this that you don't burn the ribbon, because if you burn the ribbon, you're screwed and it's over. Alright. You know what's crazy is I sold thousands of controllers and I only got so many subscribers, and very few people even know that I even exist. I wish that people did know that I'm even here, so people would buy these controllers from us, because we're really trying to debate what to do with this business if we're going to be in it much longer. We'll stay in it and do it for part-time working side jobs, but if we don't get a lot of business before too long, like the way we kind of was, but copyrights aren't that fun. Copyright claims, because they don't like us. We had made a Naruto controller, and the Naruto controller itself was showing the end scene of what happens, and they kept saying that they got mad about that. They were getting mad and more mad and more mad. They were like, "What are you doing, man? You can't be having this, like, showing everybody all of our stuff." And we're like, "Well, other people are doing Naruto controllers. What's really the difference? I don't understand." So we get kicked off our main website that we were on that was driving all of our sales, and so we normally don't do eBay, because eBay has always kind of been as a garage sale website, I guess you'd say. It's kind of like, and so that's why we don't normally do eBay. That's why nobody's probably heard of us on eBay, is because every time that we went on there, people are like, "Hey, I'll give you $20. I'll give you $150 for your controller," and you're like, "Dude, the controller is brand new and it costs $200 for the controller." You know what I mean? It's like, are you serious? I've just noticed that people do that, and that's why we just didn't go with eBay. But I'm glad I caught this guy right here right now, because it's perfect timing for him, the one that we're making this controller for. I just figured I just wanted to do something different, because we don't normally do the Edge all the time, and so I haven't really showed it. We've been doing a lot of them recently, actually, but I haven't done any videos or any live streams, so we need to go ahead and just start doing a few of those, showing that we do this as well. Because I noticed if you don't show people that you do things, they don't even know that you even have the capability of even doing it. So it's like, okay, well, I better show that I can do it, otherwise they don't even know that I can do it. So I guess that's really what it boils down to, is it all has to do with what you're willing to show others that you're capable of doing, and then they're like, "Oh shoot, you can do that. Okay, cool." And so that's really what it is. That's what we're going to be doing from now on. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what we're going to put in here. If this other piece is going to be inside here right now, it really don't matter. So the main thing is right here, I'm pretty sure one of these right here is a positive and negative is the same as what this one is. So I kind of want to do this right here so that people won't leave their controller on for the Bluetooth chip. I'd rather just do this and see if I got the power for this one. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm very sure this is where the power wire would be at. So let's just find out if this is it. If this is it, praise God, and I'll be great with that, because then I don't have to worry about the thing getting messed up. I'm very sure this is probably the source of the power, and we'll be good. Fixing to find out, huh? Which means that I'll have to hit the home button in order to turn it on, and that will be your main positive. Or you can hook it directly to the battery, but then it will be like the extreme rate, and you could leave the controller on by accident, forget to use your telephone to turn it off, and it will always be on. So wanting to try to avoid any complications or any questions or any complaints. That's what I do my best to try to avoid, so that we won't have to hear those, and so so I don't have to deal with them or have problems. I just don't want any problems. Really, I want everybody to have everything done right the first time, because that's really the best motto at any business. If anybody that runs a business, it needs to be done right the first time. Then you won't have to go back and do the rework. Anyway, so far you see this right here. This is your positive. That's your 4 main wires that you're going to have, and then we're going to have everything else that's going to go from there. So let's just see where we're at right now. See how the way this thing's working. See if it even works at all. And then the first thing we're going to get now is our Bluetooth chip. Let's get that, and then we'll be able to go from there. I had a new one out earlier, so let's just get another one. I'm not going to put that one. All right. So you're going to get one of these. It's called a Bluetooth chip, mini Bluetooth chip. You type it in yourself, look at wherever online, find out whatever kind you like. Mini Bluetooth chip, and you're good to go. You know what I mean? I noticed that a lot of people just really, for some reason, wasn't really caring about the Bluetooth chips. We're like, well, dang, if you don't like the Bluetooth chips, you know what I mean? Of all the customers that we've ever got, and we're like, we don't really hear anybody saying that they really, really, really like it. We just hear a couple say it. So we're like, okay, well, we're not hearing any complaints. That's always good. You know what I mean? So we're like, okay, does people like the Bluetooth chips? And so, because we don't want to be complicated or anything, but at the same time, we noticed that it's actually pretty cool, because you get multiple colors instead of only 7, options, and that's it. You get all kinds of options. And so now you can see this right here is going to sit on the back of your battery itself. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure this is flat and get all this solder kind of, off here. Yes, I have. I've been burnt, so I'm kind of used to being burnt. No, just kidding. All right, so all right, there's that. Now you can see that piece right there is flat. This is for the Bluetooth chip itself. Now we already got that. Trying to see where I put the battery at a minute ago. I must already put it back in the box. All right. Let's see if we put it back in the box. I already put it back in the box because it's not right here in the little tub. So let's just stuck it back in the box. We did. There it is. Okay. All we're going to do is this right here now. We'll find out which one the negative is. This is how you'll know you're negative, which you probably can hook it up to any of them and be a negative, but I don't want to do that because we've done it before. And what's happened whenever we've done that before. Okay, so now you can see the negatives. Obviously, this one right here at the top. The top area. So you got 3 prongs, 1, 2, 3. And so it'd be the top prong right here on the back side. Well, it's your negative. So I'm pretty sure we already have a positive right here. We'll find out in just a second though. But until then, let's just keep going. So you can see now we're taking these wires. We're going to go ahead and solder these right here onto this thing. We used to do videos, but it was on Facebook. Now, we've never done anything on YouTube, so we kind of wanted to get a live stream anyway going. So I think I'm probably going to start doing this more often, just so that I have a couple followers and stuff, and so we can get our stuff known. Because if we can get a few people following us, that would be pretty awesome, because then we can keep this thing going, and a lot of people in the world can get some actually really pretty cool customs. Anyway, so this is what we're going to do now is we're going to take this right here. You got your blue wire, you got your green wire, you got your red wire, your RGB. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and connect these connections. And so, all right. Almost there on this. So I noticed a lot of people, though, hasn't really been liking our, well, some of the things that we do on here. I guess I had one of our followers drop off, but probably because I've been doing more Bible studies than anything. But that's all right. If you hear all the stuff that's going on in Israel, man, this thing's getting real. But besides that, here's this. So far we got your, like I said, it's G, R, and B, which is green, red, and blue. So you get those connected. This is, like I said, your main positive wire. Worst case scenario, if this is not it, I'll just test around on a couple little connections on it and find the positive connection. Then we'll be good to go. Some people say, well, how you know you're not going to mess anything up or blow anything? I've heard people, everybody's always got something to say. But your main thing is this right here. You don't never know until you test it out. And on top of that, here's the cool thing is that you can always just, if you hook the wrong connection, disconnect the battery, reconnect it, and it resets the controller. You're good to go again. So it don't mess it up. Plus, on top of that, even if I was wrong, let's just say I was wrong for whatever reason, I did a wrong connection. I'm like, oh no, I did the wrong thing. It's all right because we'll just go buy another controller. You gotta learn somehow. That's called trial and error. That's any job you work at. Whenever you're trying to invent new things, you have to find, new solutions. Anyway, so there's this right here. This is called a resistor. I'll hook this thing up. Yeah, I answer a lot of questions whenever we're talking about the how-tos, so I try to. All right. So this is this. You gotta have this right here, otherwise you'll blow your LEDs. Don't want to do that. That would be terrible. Get you like a little connection in a place like that. All right. All right, so I can't stress it enough, though. For people who like the new Spider-Man games coming out, there that is the new Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man on that side. There's that. And this is what I was saying with the extreme grip texture. That's what I was telling you earlier about that. And I give you the extra grip on your controllers. If you want to get something like that. All right, so there's that piece. So far. All right. So now we're gonna do what I want to do is this right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these wires. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on. All right, almost got this done. All right, so there you go. So now you got both sides right here connected. You get your, see what it is. You have to have this resistor. It's kind of like a capacitor. If y'all like music wise, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Without the capacitor being on there, you're gonna kill it. You can blow it. They can destroy your alternator, and it's pretty much like that. That's the only way I can explain it to you. So this is the first thing we're getting done right here. Is this before we do anything else? Pretty much, only thing I should have to do is just connect this thing right here, and we should be good to go. Let's make sure once again. I'm pretty sure the top one was a negative, wasn't it? Yeah, the top one is negative. Looks like my wife is here. We're about to be getting off, so I was trying to get this done in time before she got here. All right. I guess we're gonna find out right now. Okay, so sorry, no, it was locked. Hold on, it'll be right here. So I guess that's obviously not the positive connection on this one. Let's see if this anything has anything to do with it. The power source. Is she sleeping? Yeah. Oh yeah, do I have to hook this up? Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find a different connection for this right here. For this positive connection on the edge. Instead of hooking up directly to the battery, just in case anybody leaves it on, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, okay, so that's not it. That's not be the positive connection. I figured it was like the other one I was hoping it was. If not, we'll just try again, I guess. You know?
No one's made a video, have they?
No,
Mm-hmm.
not. I have not seen anybody doing any LEDs on the Edge controller. Not one person yet.
Yeah, I think you're the only one. Look,
I'm probably the only one. I'm always the only one. First one that invented the LEDs before, so I guess I'm the only one that's doing it again. They're probably thinking that this guy would be crazy to install LEDs on the Edge controller anyway. Because the battery's like pretty small. Alright. So. Anyway. That's that. Looks like this thing came disconnected right here during the pulling apart process. Alright, so now I got that 30 reconnected again. Maybe the ground wasn't good enough. Who knows? Either way you look at it, I'm fixing to get this thing on here really good, and then we're going to be done with this part. At least. So what are they saying about the gym?
I didn't ask them about the gym. I already told you I got the membership. I need a card.
Okay, cool. Let's get this thing to stay on just for a second at least. There they are. So that's it. I found the source. That's the connection right there on the front. So that's it. So now I found that at least. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. I found it. Yes. Look. I found it with where, they don't have to kill the battery or anything, so now I know how to do that. Good. Well, I found that. So we're good to go. I just got to put this piece on here now for your negative. Maybe I can just hook up to something else that's like a negative. Because I don't really want to hook up to these. I guess I can, because isn't that where the thumbsticks are? I guess I can hook up to a different negative source. I just really would prefer a different one. I guess these are all the same anyway. Let's just check it out. Let's see if this is the negative. If it's a negative, it'll work. We'll find out if it's a negative. If it is, it'll work. It looks like it's a negative. Oh, good. So, we're good. It looks like it's a negative. Oh, isn't that awesome? Alright, so now I just got to figure out where this glass piece is, because it must have popped off. There it is. I left it over here. That's what happened. Alright, cool. Well, we got that on now. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. It's over with. Don't have to worry about this ever again. For real.
Yeah.
We don't never have to worry about this again now. It's over for good. So we get it for forever. For all of them from now on. Well, I hadn't had a chance for them to try it out. And so, I mean, why was it so busy? I'm thinking, well, right now, I'm still going to be busy. I'm thinking, you know what, forget this. I got to do this thing. I got to go do it sometime. Okay. I always seem to forget to put this clip on first. Don't know why I keep doing this. Okay. It's kind of like whenever, how many times we used to put this controller together. Every time we put the controller together, we forget to put the microphone in it. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. So now I got that right there permanently. So now I know exactly what to do from now on all these. We're going to test it out afterwards. Make sure that this negative right here does not affect the thumbsticks, which it shouldn't, because this just hooks into this right here. We hooked the other one up to the negative for the thumbsticks on the back of all the other controllers, so it looks like it's pretty much the exact same thing. So with that being said, that's where you got your positive and negatives right now out there, which is pretty awesome. So there you go. There's that. Man, that's awesome. So now you can see. And if you want to turn these on and off, how do you do that? So the phone is, where's the other telephone? Right there. I'll test them out because I don't have it synced up to the PlayStation yet. All right. So this is this phone, just to test this thing out. I'm gonna pull up this right quick. And we're gonna go ahead and come on. It won't stay on long enough to be able to get it to connect. That sucks. Maybe I know what I have to do. I know what I got to do. I'm gonna have to
Sync it up.
Sync it up again, I guess. I don't know. Come on, stay on long enough. Daggone it. I guess I'm gonna have to hook it up and sync it up. But it don't sync up right without having the back triggers plugged up to it. I just don't want to kink those ribbons. But I guess it's all the same. Because maybe I can do it without it. Because I'm not going into a game, so maybe it'll be alright without going into the game. Let's check this out. Come on. Give me enough time, please. See, look, there you go. See what I'm saying? You get your on and off. See, that's it. Just like that. See what I'm saying? Any color you want. And you got different styles. You can turn on the brightness on, whatever you want here. Just like that. Whatever colors you like. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty easy though. You know, to use the app, and then you can just use the app, like I said, just turn them on and turn them off. So there you go. That's how the way that you do it for the installation mode with using the chip. So just showed everybody now. Just rewind the video and you'll be able to figure that part out. So this thing right here is acting the way it is because you have to put these triggers in here in order for anything to even work. It won't even come on, period, until you do this. You watch, see? Bam, there you go. And now you know it's synced up for effect. Verified proof right there. Yeah. Now what? Now what? So go get the app, download the application, turn on your LEDs, go have fun, play your game, and guess what? You can turn down the temperature of your LEDs if you want to save your battery life.
And it's sometimes it's kind of bright when it's full.
Yeah, so well, there you go. That's how the way you do that part. And that's how the way you install LEDs on a PlayStation 5 DualSense Edge controller. And that's it. And so let's just go ahead and take this off now, and we got this part already done. Well, done. Done. So now it's done. And it is. Negative. I'm going to show the positive again. And the positives right there. On the board. And you're good to go. Alright, cool. That's it. I guess we'll be back on the next one. That was just 35 minutes, that's all. Alright, see y'all soon.